Awareness Month, but making sure you are taking care of yourself mentally should be a daily activity. But oftentimes there is a stigmatism that comes with mental health. Antwoine Gant is doing what he can to make sure that stigmatism is broken in the Black community.
If we do try to express it in any other type of way, we get shamed for it, especially through our community. For whatever reason, you get labeled as being weak, or you're just not strong-willed of a person to endure certain situations. And it's not necessarily that; it's just certain people handle situations differently than others.
Gant is the founder and CEO of the Stress-Free Experience, and it was created out of a need to help others heal from mental health issues that he experienced on a personal level.
My mother, she passed away about 2 years ago due to mental health illnesses. She had a heart murmur, and she had a couple of seizures that she suffered. And with her passing, I decided to go ahead and in honor her memory, was in order to keep it alive, was just to do some mental health awareness initiatives to bring awareness to our people, especially our Black people in local communities, and let them know that we're here for you. We're here to provide information that you otherwise won't receive anywhere else, and we want to do it in a fun environment.
When I met Antwoine, he was in the planning phase of his very first stress-free experience. By the time the event took place on June 5th, he had several different panels, vendors, and speakers, including Nader Unicia, who works in the area of stem cell research.
Especially for mental health, people who have been in the drug addiction, for example, your stem cells in your brain have been fried, and you're missing the integrity of your system. So by doing regenerating your stem cells in your brain, your mental health goes back to what it's supposed to be automatically.
The experience included yoga, sound healing, music, and food, but most importantly, information, including options for people who have mental health needs that are not responding well to prescription medication.
There's a lot of PTSD, addiction, anxiety, and depression that are very treatment resistant and aren't responding to typical Western approaches. In addition, we were focusing on holistic healing, things like Reiki, meditation, good sleep patterns, proper eating, that sort of thing.
A constant theme throughout the day was to not neglect your need for sleep and physical fitness. And you should pat yourself on the back for starting a fitness routine, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
First of all, I would say give yourself some grace, because you showed up to a place that's really uncomfortable, and that alone is building a mental muscle. But the other thing I would say is don't be afraid to ask for help, right? So when we talk about mental health, sometimes people are like, I don't want to ask for help. I grew up in a family where we didn't do therapy. We didn't talk about that stuff. It was viewed as a weakness, So I would say the same thing, build your community and ask for help, but same thing in the gym. If you see a woman in there, or a man in there who you admire and you love what they're doing, let them know, and chances are they're probably going to help you out.
Now, you said you only had 40 tickets. They were all sold out online, but then I saw people trying to buy tickets at the door. Were you expecting this kind of turnout?
No, not at all. Like I said, 10 at the most, I would have been happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I did it. But this is just, it's nothing but God. I mean, I lost of words.
I see you grinning ear to ear, and I know you did this for your mom. So what do you think she's saying right now?
She's smiling down right now, looking at me, saying her favorite phrase, shucky ducky quack quack. I can already see it. And probably put a little old shit on top of it. Excuse me, but that's my mama, So yeah, I'm just glad that I can do what I need to do, and keep her memory alive by spreading this awareness. And I'm just so honored to do this.
If you missed this event, you can still plan on having a stress-free experience in the very near future. Make sure you check out the Stress-Free Experience online at stressfreeexperience.com and on Instagram. For High Low, I'm Jackie Ray.